Less than 3 months are left for NEET PG entrance exam. Yes, you all must be having goosebumps, you all must be having anxiety and a lot of different kind of moods related to preparation. And also you must be doubting yourself whether you are on the right track or not. So in today's video, I'll be sharing you my 5 tips which actually helped me crack NEET PG in my first attempt and helped me get my dream branch, that is MD Dermatology. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kanaka and welcome back to Dr. Duo. For me is FOMO. So now this is the time when I actually remember when I was preparing for my entrance exam, and during these times you'll see a lot of different apps, a lot of different coaching institutes will be releasing free grand test, free mock test, a lot of test series which are paid, and then we feel like giving all the tests possible in the market. And when we give different tests from different coaching institutes, we might not land up with good marks in each coaching institute mock test, right? And when we feel that we're not scoring good, then we feel कि यार हमने ढंग से पढ़ाई नहीं की, हमें इस coaching institute के notes ले लेने चाहिए थे, ये better रहता. And this was exactly my state when I gave one of my coaching institute exam, and after that I gave the other coaching institute exam. I was a Bharatiya student, but I also gave one more coaching institute exam, and then I did not score good. So this was the same feeling I was having कि यार मतलब मुझे तो कुछ आता ही नहीं, जो मेरे को बस यहाँ से मैंने पढ़ा हुआ था बस मुझे वो आता है. But then I realized that this is just FOMO, fear of missing out. Because in this whole process of preparing for your entrance exam, you have to be sure of whatever you're studying is just the right thing, and you have to trust your source and follow just single source. When you follow multiple sources, it becomes really difficult for you to revise everything, to sum up everything, and also to conclude everything before the entrance exam. And believe me, every coaching institute is good and every coaching institute helps you deal with your NEET PG entrance exam preparation. Second is the point which is quite related to again when you give mock tests. So there are moments when you're giving mock tests of solving MCQs like subject wise test, then you realize कि यार आज मैंने score मेरा 500 आ रहा है, 600 आ रहा है, and suddenly the next exam you score something around 400. And this is a phase which every single student of you must be facing. I also faced and you all must be facing, and even the rank 1 must have faced the same. And this is the time जब हमें सबसे ज़्यादा सेल्फ डाउट होता है अपने पे कि हमें कुछ भी नहीं आता और हम गलत पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं. And then we also end up wasting not just few hours but also few days just because we start pondering on whether we are on the right track or not. And this whole cycle doesn't even stop here. It also starts with talking to other people, discussing with your friends, and talking कि यार क्या करे. And obviously when you talk, you get so many advices out of everyone. And this just creates the whole jungle mangal in your brain entirely. So this is one thing which you do not have to do. Believe me, any one of you who might be ranking 1 in the entrance exam in one of the exam, another one might be ranking like less than that. तो उन सबके लिए भी सबके अपने mood swings होते हैं, and you might not be ranking just the same in all the entrance exams. So उससे अपना मूड ऑफ मत करो. Resist your temptation of being sad or devoting time to your sadness. Rather, just go for a short break and then gear up and study back again. Because whatever is happening with you is a normal phenomena entirely. Third, I would always say whenever you are studying, take breaks. But then when I say take breaks, it shouldn't be like a big break. It has to be breaks. I hope you are understanding it. See, whenever we are taking breaks, it should be something which does not take up your entire time, and not just that entire time, but also when you get back to studying, you again think of that your own break which you had taken previously. Now to cut short, what I am saying is, for example, if you have decided to take a 5-minute break after studying for half an hour, so make sure that 5-minute break is well calculated and is completely time bound. So when I say 5 minutes, make sure first thing, get out of that study zone. So wherever you're studying, that study table wala area, that room, get out of that room entirely. Go around somewhere for 5 minutes. And if you are going somewhere, just have your timer on or just check the time so that you do not just increase your time from 5 to 10. Because again, जैसे 10 मिनट होगा तो सोचोगे चलो 15 मिनट, फिर सोचोगे 20 मिनट, फिर 30 मिनट, फिर 40 minutes, and you might at times take a longer break than what you had studied previously. And these last 3 months is the time when you have to be calculative for even 1 second. So have calculative breaks always, and whenever you're taking break, do something which ends by 5 minutes. Don't like start watching a TV series, because you know that you can never switch off the TV in 5 minutes, right? So might be you can watch a small short comedy, stand-up comedy, or a short video, something like that. Or maybe like for relaxing, you can have meditation, which you know will not last for 5 minutes and will not have impact when you'll be studying. Because if you watch a TV series for a break for 5 minutes, if suppose you also have that capacity of stopping the TV after 5 minutes, so when you'll start studying, then you'll have that distraction in your mind कि यार क्या हो रहा था सीरीज में, अब क्या होगा, what will be the twists and turns, right? तो ये चीज बिल्कुल नहीं करनी. Fourth point, social media. So now social media, obviously you must be thinking कि ये तो हर कोई बोलता है social media is not useful and all. But guys, if anyone says it, believe me, this is the holy grail. This is something which you cannot forget. Because in the end, whenever you're using social media, you are deviated, you are distracted, you waste time, and this is not at all helpful. I know these days a lot of coaching institutes have been putting a lot of questions also on social media pages, but believe me, none of them is that much responsible for you to crack NEET PG rather than you not using social media. So when I say social media, you can obviously use YouTube for some kind of rejuvenation, but I would strictly say no to Instagram and Facebook, and even WhatsApp to a certain extent in these last 3 months, because these are the 3 social media sites, and even if people who use Snapchat and everything, because these are the ones which help you connect with people, and when you connect with people, you end up discussing what you're studying and what you're not, and that might lead to all that FOMO and all that things which is not good for your preparation journey. Fifth and the last point, which is the most important out of all, always whenever you're feeling down, because this whole journey is all about the roller coaster of your feelings. You might be feeling down a lot many times than you feel positive about the preparation. But whenever you're feeling down, always remember why you started and why you want this. Always remember your parents and their struggle behind your success journey. So whenever you think all of this thing, whenever you think of giving back to your parents, giving back to your society, this will always bring in that motivation which is needed for you to crack the entrance exam. So always be sure of your situation and be sure कि यार crack तो करना ही है. अगर आज मैंने 3 महीने पढ़ लिया तो I'll crack it this time. And अगर मैंने नहीं पढ़ा, then again I will have to study for the entire 1 year, because entrance exam तो देना ही देना है. Right. So this is a situation in which you have to give your 200%. So guys, just hustle hard and work hard, because these 5 tips will definitely change your life if you follow them for these last 3 months. These are the advice which are directly straight from my heart, because I felt that these were few things which I think were very important if I wish I knew when I was preparing for my entrance exam. So yeah, this is it for today's video. I really hope that you like this video, and if you do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also share this channel to everyone who need it, and let's make this channel the biggest medical community ever. Bye everyone.